Champion City Podcast, where we tell real stories from grinders, hustlers, and everybody on the come up. If you're still in the trenches or you still trying to get that bag, this for you. This your blueprint, your motivation, your platform. Let's go.
Imagine being able to build an app with
put it like this, right here. All right.
What up, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in today on a Saturday, right before everybody gets ready for the party. Crease up the khakis and lace up the stars type shit, you
Right.
know? You know those lyrics from that song?
Nah,
No?
I don't.
Oh, it's old school.
I'm
That's why
before
and
my
shit.
time and shit.
Yeah. Today, man, we got Dominguez, music artist, Activo, dude. Producer slash music artist, right?
Yup.
Up and
Straight out
coming
Dominguez.
producer and shit, dude.
Third.
And that's what's up, man. You know, appreciate you making time to come chop it up with us and shit, bro. You know?
Yup.
You're taller than I expected, too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And shit, everybody thinks I'm tall.
Yeah.
They'll be saying I'm a skinny Samoan. I ain't even Samoan.
You're not
Yeah.
Samoan? I was gonna ask you that, no? No,
Nah,
you're Hispanic and shit. You just look like
Yeah,
you got the Asian part of the Hispanics and
I'm
shit.
actually half Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. All
Yeah,
right.
I am.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Got
what's
it,
up. Oh, I see it in the eyes now a little bit, dude. I see it in the eye now. I'm bullshitting and shit.
Nah, yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. So you Japanese Mexican and shit? Puerto Rican? Oh shit. Damn, that's what's up. That's not a very common mix, huh?
Nah, it's not. You know what? The homie actually told me that
Mm-hmm.
he just met someone. They mix.
Oh, say mix and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's trippy. You know, a long time ago, I had read this article. I like reading a lot of magazines and books and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't tell a lot of people that, you know, but like I read Time Magazine a lot and shit because they have little articles about the world and all that shit.
Right.
And they were talking about how airplanes are still new considering how life has been around.
Yeah. How long technology been
Yeah.
around? and stuff, yeah.
And eventually, you know, in the beginning, flights were only for like rich people and shit, right? And then it became affordable. Now a lot of people can travel. As we go into space, it's only going to get more affordable,
Yeah,
right?
more accessible.
So everybody's going to be moving around. That eventually there's not going to be a race. It's not going to be one race. Like you won't. It'll be hard to find a Mexican that's full blooded Mexican. Like
Yeah.
everybody's going to be mixed. Like it's going to be like an international shit going on. You know? Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like that would be like in the future, everybody's gonna be mixed with something and shit.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
my girl black and Mexican, so that's a
Mhm.
crazy mix right there.
Yeah. That's common too, though, and shit. No, a lot of
well, like with me, yeah, you feel me?
yeah. But that's what's up, man. So we're here to talk about Activo and shit, man. So for people that don't know, where's Dominguez located at, bro? It's like
Man.
the city of Dominguez, right?
It's right there off the 710, the 405, you know. Alameda, to Alameda, Santa Fe, Carson Street, Dominguez Street, Wardlow, right there.
Oh, all right.
Right by
Yeah, yeah.
Delamo Indoor.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Oh, the Del Amo Indoor and shit.
Yeah.
That's like the staple of the city right there and shit.
Right. I mean, that's where you gotta get your
Gotta get
clothes.
freshened
Yeah,
up
that's how you
and
get
shit,
fly
dude.
right there.
Hey, do people still buy solos and shit? The pants
Solos?
solos and shit? No?
Nah, I don't. See, man, I wear
You
Dickies.
still wear them and shit? No?
Nah, I rock Dickies and
Oh, they
501s.
don't have them? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Dickies and 501s.
So, yeah. So, FB County is the brand and shit. You said Dickies and 501s and shit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's because the youngsters are rich nowadays, bro. You know, you guys don't have to look for like the value stuff like we did back in the days, you know?
Yeah.
Back in the days, you had Anchor Blue White Leg and they were expensive, or the 501s. So people went to the Swami and bought solos and shit because they were straight leg and baggy.
Yeah,
and
man.
shit.
Like, these were like $80,
Yeah,
$70, something like that.
We used to get solos. If I remember correctly, like for $35, I believe they were like $35 a pair and shit. You know? Yeah.
Man.
Which was a steal, dude, because pants were running you like $59.99 and shit. You know, shit like that.
I mean, they got 501 plugs and shit in the city too.
Oh,
So
that's fire. That's what I need to
get it
get.
for the low.
That's what I need to get plugged in with, dude. You know,
They're like 4 for $100, huh?
Yeah. But I'm a modern day dude. People clown me, but I wear the slim pants now, bro. Like, man, I'm with the slim and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I can't wear the baggy no more, dude,
I
you
feel
know?
like I could rock anything.
Yeah.
Honest, yeah.
You don't care if they're baggy or slim and shit?
Nah, man. Like, I told my girl when she want to buy me clothes too. I just be like, whatever, I'll rock it.
Oh,
I'll
that's
throw
what's
some
up.
shit together, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, dude, so let's talk about you, man. Growing up in your house and shit. So Puerto Rican, Japanese. I assume you have both parents at home and shit, dude?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You were raised with your mom or like?
You know, back and forth. When I, you know, I was a pretty good kid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Until I hit like middle school, I had a lot more freedom because I was taking the bus and stuff.
Oh, all right.
You know, and obviously my mom was working all the time. Single mom, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, nah, for sure. They can't watch you 24/7 and shit, bro. You know?
Nah, man. Yeah, like
definitely.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm taking the bus to school or to wherever, and I'm raised with the homies. you know?
Yeah,
Like,
nah, for real. Nah, so like growing up, you mostly with your mom and shit, I assume.
My
What
pops
kind?
too. My pops was there. I was back and forth, like I said.
Who's
you know.
Japanese? Your mom or
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Is he like an old school Japanese type dude? Like,
Nah, he came here to do music.
oh sure,
Yeah, he came here to do music. So I feel like, I mean, my dad wasn't no, you know, like hood nigga. He wasn't gangster, but
yeah.
I feel like I learned a lot of good morals from him. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Good principles I still stand on. You know, like even though I'm not as close with him and shit, but
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up,
there's
dude.
still a lot of things that he taught me that I carry with myself.
Yeah, that's
all
good,
the
dude.
time, and you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope, dude, for sure. Cause I don't know if you know I just stereotype, but I always assume Japanese are like really strict. You get me, like really family oriented,
Nah, my
really
dad's
strict.
a metalhead, bro.
Oh, he's a metalhead.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
sure.
dad's a metalhead, so I grew up listening to metal, bro.
Yeah.
All types of shit.
Yeah, like
Funk.
Metallica and shit, or like
Metallica,
or more metal, like.
bro. Everything. Like I
Mhm.
said, my dad's a musician, so
Uh-huh.
I grew up. You know, when I be with him, we would listen to everything.
Oh, that's
Pretty much
what's up.
everything, like from rap, jazz, metal, you know, funk, oldies.
Oh, that's
all that.
dope, dude. So you were introduced to a lot of different sounds. That's I guess kind of the question I was trying to get to was like you know, like what were you listening to at home, like with your mom, and then what were you listening to with your pops and shit, you know?
Yeah, well, my mom cold. I ain't gonna lie. She don't really listen to music.
Yeah.
She feel more a little quiet and stuff, you know. But
You watch the telenovelas and shit?
nah, she don't.
Yeah.
My mom's a teacher.
Oh,
and
sure,
shit,
yeah.
so I feel like that's really draining, you know. So she don't really have much energy a lot
Oh,
of times.
alright,
She got home,
yeah,
she be
yeah.
tired. So
What grade does he teach and shit?
well, right now she's a tutor. She
All
started
right.
her own tutoring business. Yeah,
Oh,
so-
that's fire and shit,
yeah,
bro.
hell yeah, bro. But when I was growing up, she taught in LAUSD, the elementary school teacher.
Damn, those are the worst kids, bro. Nah, I'm bullshit. In case y'all got y'all kids right there and shit, you know?
but-
Nah, I was a LAUSD kid, dude, so I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the kind of let the fire extinguisher fucking in the class and shit, dude, so that we can get out early and shit, you know?
Hit the alarm by accident.
Yeah,
and
hit
shit.
the alarm by accident. Take the teacher's books and shit, bro, and hide them, you know?
How many teachers you made cry?
At least 2, dude, that I regret, though. I do regret, you know, because it was uncalled for, dude. You know, I would be like the one hitting up on the class lights and shit
Yeah.
if the teacher wasn't there when we walking in. You know, fighting in class, talking shit, all kinds of shit, dude. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of classes made me sit outside, bro.
yeah, but
Like by
like
the door and shit. You know, they put a
yeah,
desk outside, and I had to sit outside because I was distracted and shit. You know.
yeah. But back to like you was asking me like what my people's listen to and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like that helped me to have like an open mind
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of stuff. Even just listening to a lot of different types of music.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like gave me different perspective. Like I
Yeah.
don't go into things really. You don't judge things by its cover.
Sure,
You
sure.
don't judge a
Yeah,
book by
yeah.
its cover. You know.
Yeah. They asked if you've been to Japan and shit. Lisa loves Japan.
When I was little, I don't even remember that
Oh, all
shit.
right, yeah, yeah.
I don't even
I've
remember.
always wanted to go. My wife too, dude. She likes cherry blossoms and shit.
Oh yeah.
So they bloom there, like you know, and she wanted to go and like check them out and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, they're
And in
beautiful.
Tokyo, they say, I mean, Japan's like the technological capital of the world, bro. They do all the dope shit right there, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing I really want to get in touch with.
Mhm.
I want to get more in touch with that side.
Yeah, yeah, that's for
Know
sure,
about
dude.
culture. You know?
You say you should go to Japan and do shows.
That'd be
Eventually,
crazy.
hip hop's big out there, no?
Nah, the whole Chicano shit is big out there. I be seeing
Mm.
fools like playing down here playing dress up and shit. It's
Yeah,
cool though. It's
yeah,
cool. You know,
yeah.
it's cool and
He's
shit.
a down here playing dress up with the lowrider and
Yeah.
everything, dude.
It's like Halloween all year round.
I feel like they
cool though.
took LA and moved it out there and shit, dude.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's just dope though.
hey, that is dope, bro. You get me? At the end, you know, when you think about it, even here, bro, like it's a culture thing, dude. It's not even like a gang related thing like
I'm
that,
not gonna
right?
lie
You
though,
know?
Japanese they got swag. When they do some shit, they do a swag. Like I'll say like, you know the skater Yuto?
Uh-huh.
I forgot his last name. He Japanese too though, but he be putting that shit on. I be seeing him skating.
Yeah.
He beating Nigel Houston and all that. And I'm like, damn.
Damn, that's dope, dude.
Cool. So,
We have a customer that orders from Japan, bro, and he likes the LA culture and shit, bro. You know,
oh, yeah.
like he posts his pictures of all his hat collections from LA and everything, dude. You know, and
Yeah.
it's just like folks love it, bro. You get me? It's like a different vibe and shit, like no other and shit.
I mean,
dude, you know?
there's a big Japanese community down here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
never tapped into it because I never really fit in right there.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But they do.
Yeah.
You go all up and down Western. You want to find the best Japanese spots? Go all up and down Western.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, all up
Eh,
and down Western.
What Japanese food do you like and shit that you eat, dude?
Ramen.
Ramen? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, ramen's fire with the
that-
pork belly and shit.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's fire, huh? Hell
Chili
yeah.
oil.
Yeah, all spicy.
Yeah, dress
If
it
they
up
don't
and
got
shit.
me sweating, bro, I ain't fucking with it and shit. I like the spiciness where like I'm sweating.
I
'cause
gotta be
it's hot.
coughing, man.
Yeah, there you
gotta-
go.
I gotta-
Wait, you take a whiff like 'cause all it smells and you're like, oh shit, that shit got you
Yeah,
choking
man.
and shit.
Yeah,
Cause all the
yeah.
spices, that's what's up, dude. You know.
Yeah.
What up, SOS Sider? What up, Lisa? Chicano rap culture. Appreciate y'all, man. That's what's up. Yeah, dude. How old are? Oh, yeah. We don't say that right now because of the, you know. But like,
Nah, I'm 22.
oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you look younger and shit. That's the Japanese side for sure.
baby
and shit.
face.
You know, there you
Yeah.
go, dude. You know. So like, at what age did you figure out like, fuck, I want to do music and shit, bro? You know.
Shit. I mean, if you know me, close to me, and you know me, you know when I was younger, I was like hella into punk rock. Say in middle school, I was hella,
Long hair and everything and shit.
Nah, I didn't have long hair, but
Mhm.
I'd wear the band shirts and I'll go to all the shows and shit. You know.
Oh, that's fire and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I picked up the guitar around then. Started teaching myself how to play. And shit, it was just
Like in junior high and shit, or
yeah,
Huh?
like 8th grade.
yeah.
Yeah, I got suspended and then my dad gave me a guitar.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As a punishment and shit.
Nah, yeah.
But
Well,
it's
he
like,
didn't give it to
it's
me,
like he
man.
rewarded you and shit.
Nah. It was around the time
Yeah.
though. Well, he didn't really give it to me, but he had one, and
All right.
I basically took it.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Like I started playing that motherfucker every day, like
Yeah.
you know, like yeah.
No, that's
I mean,
fire,
even,
bro.
Even like I'll say, I just know music always been with me, bro. Like even when I was living on the streets and shit.
Yeah.
When I was I was homeless for a cool minute,
Yeah.
and then I mean like past the homies, bro.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
at the trap spot, I had the guitar with me, bro.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, yeah.
The lights would be bright as fuck. I couldn't fall asleep.
Now
Playing my
that
guitar all night.
that's good because music actually helps you expand your mind too, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
Like when you learn a new instrument, that's why they always like in certain schools, bro. They want you to play a instrument
That's
because
the thing,
it
though.
helps you and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, I never fucked with that though, cause I feel like in school, it limits your creativity, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, school is and I mean this is just I believe in this opinion and shit, bro. school is meant to train a mind to follow directions and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you, because anything else, you can learn how to add, read, and all that shit at home, no? But
Yeah.
at home, you're gonna learn on a flexible schedule, not an 8-hour workday.
Yeah,
So I do
exactly.
believe that the school system is designed to train a mind to follow directions,
Yeah,
take a
so
lunch break. You're off work and now you're home and shit, dude. You know?
yeah, so I wasn't really good at school for that reason.
Yeah,
I'm not dumb, like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty good at math. Like I'm pretty quick with my numbers.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not gonna
what's
lie.
up, dude.
But yeah, my grades was.
Yeah. Is
That's one
this
thing my
the
mom hated. She was because she's a teacher,
yeah
and
from yeah
if it was up to my mom, I would have fucking been a good student,
yeah yeah.
kept playing sports,
And were you
went to
always
college and
getting the
shit.
bad grades like in elementary and shit too, dude? Like junior high, or everything started like
Nah,
in high
everything
school?
started in like junior high, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I kind of say how do you say, like,
Started going in your own lane and shit.
yeah, doing my
Yeah,
own thing, doing shit how I wanted to do it,
yeah, yeah.
pretty much.
And then playing the guitar, bro. Like you know how to play it really good. Like you understand the music, how to read music, and
I
all that
don't.
shit. No.
I taught myself, but
Okay.
I come up with my own shit all the time. Like,
Uh huh.
yeah, that's why. I mean, some people play video games. I don't play video games.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly, I never really got too deep into video games. When
yeah,
I was
yeah.
younger, someone fucking broke in my house on my Xbox.
Oh
So that's
fuck,
why
dude.
when I
Yeah,
was at
yeah.
home, I was just doing music.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really play video games. I was either doing music or outside, because sometimes my mom will get into it. She'll take my music shit. Like, that was my only outlet. So then I'll go to the streets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, dude. Not well, it doesn't suck because it makes who you are, dude. Right? Like a lot of these things you have to go through in order to come out on the other side and shit, right? You know, because like what you're currently doing doesn't work in a way, right? For you, not that what you're currently doing right now, but in that stage in your life, bro, right? Like it's kind of like I don't want to say holding you back, but like if you don't do certain shit, it never leads to the places that you were gonna get to and shit.
Yeah,
Does that make sense
it's
and
all
shit?
about being better,
Yeah,
taking that next step,
yeah, yeah,
setting some goals and knocking this shit out.
yeah, yeah.
I started doing, I'm not gonna lie, my big homie Bam Bam, shout out to Bam Bam. That fool, he took me in, he told me write a 5-year plan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really have shit going on, and I was just like, all right, let's do a little plan. Said I'm gonna be an electrician. I made that shit happen.
All right,
Yeah,
an
shout out to-
electrician and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
what's
an
up, dude.
electrician.
Electricians make good dough, bro. There's always gonna be work for electricians too, dude. You know?
That's why I picked it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's chill as fuck too.
Yeah, yeah. I can count how many times my PSP, PS2, and laptop got jacked when they ransacked my pad. Yeah, that shit sucked, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, damn. So, and were you always like making your own beats and shit, dude? Cause what did you start doing first? Cause your rap songs or making beats and shit.
I mean, a little bit of both. Like, I mean, when I was younger, um, the homies were freestyling and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's how it always
I'll,
starts and shit, dude.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, and I'll go home and
Mm.
then I'll write some shit down. And yeah, I started making beats. I got a computer and shit. One day I forgot when. Yeah, I just started making beats.
Just out of nowhere and shit. Or
Yeah.
like what was it that made you like drive to you to make beats and shit?
For fun.
Or just fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing that I enjoy. I enjoy beats a lot, bro. I wish I could make them and shit. You know?
Yeah, I just love music,
Mm.
bro. Like, I just love music. I love doing it my way.
Mhm.
I get to do it my way. It's my creation.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So that's cool. I like it. It's not really no rules. That's
Mhm.
one thing I don't like, is when people try to put rules around music. You can't do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This shit's always moving, always evolving. There's
Yeah.
always new sounds, always different shit.
Yeah, yeah, new shit to try out and shit, dude. You know,
Yeah.
and that's why it's cool. I like the samples and shit, bro. Like when people use like voices and shit, and they
Like
turn them into
oldies.
an actual sound and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's this Japanese thing, that I forgot the guy's name from Outkast, bro. And he's from Outkast. Outkast, they have two people, right? You know Outkast, no, the rap
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
They have the short bald dude
So
and
fresh,
then the
so
short
clean.
dude with the crazy hair, no? Andre 3000 is the crazy one. No, I don't want to say crazy one, but the more eccentric one, no? But then they
Yeah.
have the other dude, and he made a song, dude. It's called Kill Bill or some shit like that. But he took a Japanese song of a person singing, and the girl singing and all that, and then he broke it down,
Yeah.
the like the syllables and shit,
And he cut
and
it up.
he cut it up and made a whole beat on that shit, bro. You know,
Yeah, that's just dope.
which was trippy as fuck, and he put some bass on that shit. That's one of the hardest beats I ever heard, bro.
I mean,
you know?
you could get really creative with it. Like today, you know, I was kicking it with the homie, and then I went home and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna make a beat. Took my guitar out. You know, I started making some shit. Same shit. I cut it up. Cool, you can do with sampling, bro. Like just cutting shit up, like you know, mixing it, arranging it. I could play one thing and make it sound completely different just because I cut out one part. It'd be like a second. I stick it in there. It sounds different, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Soon to come, the banger.
Lisa said I need to put some energy on making beats. You know, I probably would be good at it. You know, and I tried some, and I made some beats and shit. Don't get me wrong, dude. And I thought they were dope as fuck. It's just everybody around me didn't think so and shit. You know,
that reminds me. You know how it started. Really, the homies would be. I'm not gonna lie, like, I can't really freestyle. Like I'll rap because the homies think my shit dope when I write it down and shit. But when the homies start freestyling, I start banging on the desk in class, or you know, in the car, I'll start banging on the door. Like, yeah. That's how it started, really, and that shit will go hard. I'm like, damn, like.
Oh, so that's how you got encouraged. Like, oh, these fools need some beats and shit, man. You know.
And it was and it's just fun. Like, all right, this is something we could do when we're faded. You know, I'll throw the beat on. Yeah, fuck it.
Because it's fun actually, man. When you think about it and shit. I didn't have a lot of people like making beats. Oh yeah, Little Man's beats, man. That fool, free the homie Little Man. That fool locked up and shit, dude. You know. But yeah, that's a trip, dude. Cause the other thing too is that you know that one and I just had lost my train of thought. But you know that beat. The one that's real famous with, I think it's Kendrick Lamar, and it goes mustard. Dun, dun.
Oh yeah.
You know that sample is
turn that TV off. Turn that TV off.
Yeah, that sample from that beat comes from that movie Superman, the old Superman where he has that dun, 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 that old Superman song.
Yeah.
That's the sample from that beat, dude.
Yeah.
And they actually made it from there and shit, bro. You know, like and I was like, damn, and it's crazy because everybody's heard that song. And I bet you a lot of people, I couldn't even hear the fucking sample in that shit, bro. I had to see a video where they broke it down on how they made it. And
yeah,
shit,
that's
you
true.
know?
It's the same thing with a lot of songs out here.
That's
how they chop it up.
Yeah.
And I hear the original, I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I can never hear the original. That's like a good beat maker right there, huh? Where they sampled something that you can't even tell was sampled.
I've done that with like construction noises.
Oh really? Construction noises?
Like being in my
like a drill and shit?
Yeah, like being in my room and I hear like the little in the background. Heard that shit, boom, like send it to my files on my phone or whatever. However you do it, I forgot how I did it. But,
yeah.
you know.
And you'll make a beat out of that shit, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Like a not a beat necessarily, but what do they call that shit? Like a note, no? Like a piece of a beat.
Oh, like
shit.
a loop.
Yeah,
like a loop type of thing. Yeah, I'll turn it into an instrument.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude. You know. But yeah, dude. So and then now that you're making some beats and shit, right? And for those of that know, the homie right here, Activo, was on that Young Dopey track. He actually made the beat for No Fly Zone and shit, which is a dope ass. That's one of the dopest songs I've heard recently, bro. Honestly, dude. You know.
Shout out to Coach, right?
Coach and shit.
That's who called himself Coach Dopey and shit.
Oh, Coach Dopey, yeah. Putting in the team and shit, you know.
Yeah, like put me in. Yeah. He see me in the corner. He's like, oh yeah, that was just waiting.
Yeah. And it is dope because it had seasoned artists on there and it had a couple of new young homie artists and shit. Like Dodie Avs on there, Taki from the D, and Activo on there and shit, bro, you know, which is dope. And then how the video is just dope, how it's two different neighborhoods and shit, right? And it's cycling through them and shit, bro. That shit is like an active ass video and shit for sure, you know?
That's dope though. Shout out to Dopey for, getting the homies a platform and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And how did you come up with that beat, bro? Like, that's something you just were sitting on that you was like, oh, this shit is hard. Like, when you make a beat, you be like, I know this shit is hard right here. Or like, or do you sit on them for a while because you're just making so many of them and shit?
Well, that one I had actually been sitting on for a minute. Actually, KO wanted to buy it before.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah, he actually wanted to buy that beat before.
And you were like, fuck that. Or it just didn't come through and shit?
Nah, because he wanted me to put a price on it. I was like, nah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I'm not going to put a price on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like, I feel like to start out, I wouldn't mind if I fuck with you, if I fuck with your music heavy, cool, you real, we connect, like, I'll give you a beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't mind. It's cool, like,
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
If it
that's a good mentality to have, bro, because look, not to take nothing from a lot of the producers that have worked, right, and build catalogs and shit, bro, but a lot of producers ain't willing to work like that, right? A lot of producers, they want the fee. They actually want you to lease the beat right now, right?
Yeah.
Because they want to sell it to a gang of people and shit, bro, because they hope one of them hits, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And
Exactly, and that's the thing is that's why I don't really want to put it for sale, cause what if I don't fuck with you and you on my beat, like,
yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? Further down
Yeah.
the line maybe, but like right now,
Yeah,
I,
because you're
it's
gonna
re-
have to make some business decisions and shit, no? Like,
exactly. But if I fuck with you and your shit hard, like, yeah, I want you on my beat.
mm-hmm.
I don't lie, like I be telling the homie Stocky all the time, hop on my shit.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
be
yeah.
gassing it too.
Oh, that's what's up, dude. Yeah, he's dope, though, for sure. Stalking
Nah,
from the
hell
D
yeah.
gets down and shit,
Nah,
dude. You know.
the boy got it. He got to give.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got that get the
Ma-
gab.
Make
for
sure you go follow his new Instagram. I think it was SS Stocky and shit. You know, because the old one got deleted and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Should have asked for a feature from Yako for the beat instead of selling it and shit. You were just talking about that earlier, huh? Like,
Yeah.
the homie Greedy was selling them like, yeah, you could trade it for a feature instead of getting money and shit, right? You know. But
I don't
yeah,
mind. I like doing shit off the string because it's more, one, it's more real.
yeah,
Two, I feel like with it being real, it'll take you a lot. It'll go a lot further.
yeah,
You
no,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, because I think people, oh, like I was telling you earlier, so like a lot of these, they want to lease it, and then if you buy it, they're trying to get like $500 for a beat, and then they want like splits and publishing and shit, dude. You
Don't
know,
get me wrong. Once my name up there though,
that's what
selling-
you're gonna try. Well,
I'm
yeah,
selling-
yeah.
Hey, bro, I be seeing some of these producers, fat checks. But the thing is, I feel like with producers now,
Well, there's beats that sell for 10 racks and shit, bro.
exactly.
Like,
But I think the thing with producers now is like, if you selling all your beats for $50, it brings the value down.
uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not that special anymore. If you're making beats that sound like someone else's beats, I don't. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool, but it brings the value down. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the DJs and producers that you hear their names, like they got their own style. Like DJ Mustard back in
Yeah.
the day. I mean, you could say a lot of his shit sounded the same, but he had that sound. I say from like shit, the whole 2010s, right? He had that shit
Yeah.
on lock, bro. LA, that's Mustard right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
like,
yeah. He
you
had
know
his
what I mean?
time and
And
shit,
he had,
dude.
he
You
had
know?
it, but it's his sound. He made his own sound.
He
and
did,
shit.
yeah.
A lot of producers now don't even make their own music.
Yeah.
They'll buy loops online.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's lame as fuck to me.
Yeah,
bro.
and then they'll buy DJ Mustard loops and shit.
Yeah, that shit lame
right?
as fuck to me, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you ruining like I said, the value. You bringing
Yeah.
the value down. You being
Mhm.
it's like faking the funk, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it real, bro.
Well, and I see what you're saying too, because right now, if you buy some beats, bro, a lot of them are titled like Draco type beat, right?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
like, you're buying, like, you know what you're getting and shit, dude. You know, like there's some, like, I just recently heard a beat, bro, that I had somebody remake it, right? You know, like, because I like a lot of old school shit, and it sounded way different to me, dude. And I was more impressed by that beat that whatever they would have charged, I would have paid.
Yeah.
Because to me, it was like, oh, that shit way different and shit, bro.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying on shit like that, dude, you know, because it does have to be original, because everything is sounding the same and shit.
It's because, bro, like, I mean, it's the internet, bro. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing, but at the same time, a lot of shit gets watered down because of it.
You get influenced by certain shit, you know?
Influence, and it's how do I say it? Like quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
You got so much shit that sounds the same. If it's hard, but it sounds the same as 20 other food shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not really gonna remember it. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
It's going to be the song for the day and shit, you know?
yeah, exactly. Song for the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
You'll have it in your playlist for like a week or
I
something.
said, might as well make a song with AI track, dude. You know what? One day I'm
Exactly.
going to write my own 16 bars with AI, dude. And I'm going to put it out there, and that's just going to be a top #1 seller and shit.
Man,
you
that's
know?
what I do.
Nah,
That's why
bullshit.
anytime I gotta
You know?
anytime I gotta be on some professional shit, man, I go chat GPT, like,
Yeah.
tell me how to
Yeah. That's what it's for. It's supposed to be an extension of you, dude.
Yeah.
Basically, not a creation of you, right?
Mhm.
It shouldn't be switching you. It should be like fine tuning you.
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
It's a tool, like a hammer, bro. You know?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think it really has a place in art or music. Which
Uh,
unfortunately it has
yeah,
a place, but I don't like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
disagree with it.
I see
you
what
know?
I see what you're saying, dude. I think that I think everything has a place depending on how you use it. If you're like writing, like let's say you want to write a script.
Mhm.
AI can write a script, right? But if you use the script straight out of AI, then you're not doing it, right?
It's not gonna have
Yeah.
the little
the human touch, you know?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
That's what it is. Like,
but if you get AI to start a script and then it has it all laid out, and now you're going and reviewing and then changing this and doing this, and to me, that's just what it's exactly built for, bro.
man, it's like
You get
when
me?
it's like all these bitches getting BBLs and plastic surgery. They
Yeah,
look
yeah,
the
yeah,
same, bro.
yeah.
Like, you a bad bitch,
Yeah.
but that's it. You're not gonna be my wife. You
Yeah,
know what I
for
mean?
sure. Well, because
Straight
yeah,
up.
well, I mean,
Oh shit.
well, nah,
Listen.
I see what you're saying and shit, dude. You know, and that's just a matter of taste. To me, like, I think everything does need to be a little bit more original, including women, dude. Right?
Mhm.
Like, I think people need to like themselves more for who they are.
I mean, it's
I think
everything,
we're in a
bro.
world right now where everybody wants to change something to
Yeah,
be somebody else. You get
exactly.
me? And it's like, oh, but it should be you, bro. You get me?
Exactly.
Because, like, it's funny because actually good point you bring up, dude, that, like, I met my wife a long ass time ago, bro. We've been married like 20 years,
Yeah.
but she's still the same person I married 20 years ago, dude. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
I can't not predict her. Like,
Yeah.
I know how she thinks. I know, same for me. She knows how I think. She knows how I'm gonna react, right?
That's right.
But I think when people are fake or like pretending to be somebody else, you can only keep that on for so long, bro. Eventually, if you're in a relationship, let's say in 5 years, you can't pretend for 5 years, bro.
Nah, exactly.
You get
That's
me?
why
And then you're gonna meet with somebody, and then you're gonna be like, damn, you weren't like that before. And then it's like, well, no shit, this is me now and shit. You get me? And then
yeah.
that sucks. You get me?
Well, that's why I just come as I am, like, you know, shit can change in your life like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been through a couple of changes, but
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like,
You say you were homeless and shit. We'll get to that too and shit. Dude,
yeah, but I feel like I just always said to myself, like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna play what music I want to play.
yeah,
I'm gonna dress how I want to dress. I'm gonna move how I move. I'm gonna say
yeah.
what I say, and it is
Well,
what it is.
yeah,
That's
no, and that's fact, bro. One of the
Yeah.
things that I always thought, like, to me, I've always kept true to myself because when it's nighttime, bro, and everybody's asleep and all that, it's just you, dude. You get
Yeah.
me? And then one day when you die, you're the one that's gonna die, not anybody else, bro. You know?
exactly. So I'm gonna be
So
the same me.
yeah, you want to be
24/7.
you want to be on your deathbed, like, that's right, like, I did me and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I did what I could. My life is good, right? You get me? Because I
Yeah.
did what I wanted to do. Because imagine you're dying and you're like, fuck, I should have done that, or fuck, like, why I get married? You get me? And now you're just
Yeah.
like, fuck, you about to die. It's too late, bro. You get me?
Yeah, man.
That's how I always think. Like, so you always want to be true to yourself and your thoughts, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be you, bro. You know?
You only live once.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, dude. And that's one thing for sure. Like, it's not meant for everybody to be married and shit, bro. Because some people want to be fucking, a new girl every day and shit, or every week and shit,
Yeah.
But, just FYI, I've always been leery of women or girls that want to have everything fake. Because to me, it's like they're not trying to impress themselves and shit. No, they're trying to impress somebody else.
Yeah.
And if they already with you and they trying to impress somebody else, that's a red flag. You get me?
Yeah.
That's like, oh, come on. You get me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't.
You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think with social media,
Yeah.
even with everything, bro, the streets, music, relationships, people do shit for show.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not.
I
feel
seen
like
I seen the hardest game bangers, dude, on fucking Instagram, bro. You get me? Like,
No, but I'm
fools
saying-
searching for ops and on the IG with the camera and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Teach
I
your
don't
own,
know him in
it's just not
person
my
though,
thing.
bro. You get me? But
Yeah, teach your own.
Yeah.
That's just not my. I never ever posted anything I did.
yeah, yeah.
None of that, bro. That's
I-
not
I'd
my
rather
style.
keep-
That's
I'd
not my
ra-
style, bro. I
I'd
don't
rather keep
roll like
sharing
that.
my food, dude, and the music and shit,
Yeah.
right? Like, shit like that, dude.
Exactly,
You know?
bro.
Yeah.
Most you'll see me posting my stories, me talking shit or some memes, bro. Like,
You like the memes and shit? Yeah.
yeah, that's the only reason I got Instagram, man.
Yeah, I feel you, cause like there's a couple homies that they post memes, and it's funny cause I'm not a big meme guy, dude. But some of them, when I see
hold
them,
on, this
I
dude
be
greedy.
like,
This dude
damn,
greedy.
dude, you know?
This dude greedy will send like fucking. Well, I don't think he has Instagram anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
he will send like fucking 50 reels in an hour. Like, damn.
Oh
fool.
yeah, the ones you like and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, it be
Hey,
some
some of
funny
them
shit,
be some of them be real eye openers though, dude.
I be at work, like, who blowing up my phone? It's
Yeah,
sending
yeah,
me
yeah.
this shit, like,
Some of them be real. Like, some of them is funny, bro, off the bat. Some of them just be too real sometimes too, right? Where you're just like, oh yeah, that shit for sure is happening.
nah,
and
it be
shit,
some
man,
real
you
shit
know?
that sometimes like I be having thoughts that I can't put into words, and I'll see something, I'm like, that's the one right there.
Right.
That's it.
Somebody said if you didn't snap it, it didn't happen. That's what my young friend says, bro. You know, that's why when you go to a concert or something, everybody's like seeing through the phone, huh? Because they're recording and shit.
Yeah.
I always tell, like, I'm guilty of it too, bro. But one thing that I've been trying to do is more live in the moment like I used to and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I come from before with the phones that were around, bro, before social media and shit, you know? So I remember like enjoying moments and shit, bro, where it
Yeah.
was like, all I do is have that memory.
I'm still
You know?
like that, bro. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, that's one thing that's kind of lost now, right? Like,
Yeah, it is.
shit,
It is.
even if
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
to a concert, bro,
Yeah.
like everybody would rather take their phone out and record it because that shit's dope
Yeah.
than watch it right. Like you already
Like
right
you're
there,
living
bro.
it, though.
Yeah.
You're already here and shit,
Yeah,
dude.
someone
you know?
else is gonna record it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why don't you pay attention, man? Like, or whatever's happening.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like to. I don't know. I don't like to live outside of my own.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I don't. How do I say it? I don't know how to say it in the words, but I just
Yeah, and I see. I kind of understand what you're saying. Like you're a little old school with it and shit, right? You know, and things like
old
that,
soul.
dude.
I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
told that a lot.
What does your mom and dad think about you making music and shit, dude?
My mom don't like that shit.
No, because it's like gang related and shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's just she's a school teacher, bro. But,
Yeah, yeah.
But
You know what I always say? You know the Sony executive, dude, that from like they sell all the rap music. They have like Interscope and shit, right?
yeah,
Like those fools wear suit and ties, bro, and they make a shitload of money off gangster
Exactly.
rap, dude. You know, and they still having dinner at their home and
yeah.
shit
But
with
that's
their kids. You
that's
get
the
me?
motherfucker in the suit and tie though. That's not the
You
one
get me?
putting in the work.
But
Yeah.
my concept behind it is that could be you too. That could be me.
Exactly.
Right? You get me? Like everybody, they just happen to be born with all the money, bro. You get me? The only difference is we have to start at the bottom.
And they
shit,
have
bro.
they
You
have
get me?
connections and stuff. But
Yeah.
you know what? That's why I think platforms like this are dope as fuck, bro. Because
Yeah.
especially, and that's one thing I talk a lot of shit about the internet, but that's
Yeah.
one thing that's good about the internet, bro. Like
Yeah.
I say, even in my neighborhood, bro, like there's a lot of people that got different talents, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like a lot of times when you in the street, you end up getting kind of boxed into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get boxed in, but
Yeah.
everybody got their own shit. And I feel like that.
They'll be like,
platforms
oh, that
this-
fool's from Dominguez, man. They gangsters over there, right? And then everybody from Dominguez is classified as a hood person and shit, bro.
Well, yeah,
That's
and-
what happened with Compton.
Yeah, or even if
Right?
I'm
You know?
with the homies, you know, like I mean, I'm not saying put on an act, but obviously you got your guard up.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you're in the
nah, for
streets,
sure.
So you don't really get
Yeah.
to put your talents out there and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I think there's a lot of dope people in my neighborhood that got some good talents and
Yeah.
stuff.
And not everything has to rap. I mean, and then look, and this is one thing I say is real good about social media, bro. They have a lot of like for small businesses now, right? Before,
Mhm.
bro, like for somebody to find you like a dude that makes French fries,
Yeah.
right? It would be hard, bro. Right? You know, and now you
That's
you
true.
post your shit on Instagram, and look at how many food trucks are trending because of social media, bro.
I mean, shit,
And
I could
otherwise,
find.
they would have just been on the corner
Yeah.
block selling to that neighborhood and shit, dude.
I mean,
you know?
I could find. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
but
exactly.
that's the benefit of it, right?
And
then,
I could find songs from an underground artist from like 20 years ago from like Memphis that ain't nobody heard of.
ain't nobody heard of.
And
Yeah.
but his shit hard.
Yeah.
And his shit popped
And
up
if it
on
wasn't for social media, you would have never heard of him, bro. You get me?
Exactly.
So that's the big benefit to me. And the other thing too is like when you think about it, look at how many people are coming from the hoods that have talent. Like shout out to Sweet Life that makes them micheladas, bro. She uses social
hold on.
media.
Shout out to the homie Zeko too. Zeko Chaladas.
Oh, you see?
Had to
Yeah,
plug
yeah.
the boy real quick.
Oh, yeah. We got a sponsor, dude. You know, the Sweet Life and shit,
Oh,
dude.
shit,
You know?
Spencer.
Nah, I'm just cool. Nah, but that's what it's for, bro. Everybody is on
I'm
the
fucking
come
up
up,
it-
bro. You
I'm
get
fucking
me?
up the homies. I'm fucking with the homies pockets right now.
It's direct competition
my
with
bad.
Sweet Life. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, she's really inviting, bro, and everything, dude. You know.
Yeah.
But again, she uses social media and she makes some bomb ass candy, bomb ass michelada cups,
yeah.
mixes, rim dips, all that shit. Same as probably Zico, and he probably
Yeah.
uses the social media too. But that's what I mean. Not everybody's a rapper, bro. Not everybody's a beat maker.
Yeah,
There's so
exactly.
many homies coming up from the neighborhood. Like I got a homie that makes burritos and shit, bro.
Yeah,
You get me?
exactly.
And
There's so many lanes, bro, and it's like,
yeah.
yeah,
And they would never have an opportunity to put that out there if it wasn't for social media.
that's true.
And that's what goes back to me saying what I was saying earlier, that everybody gets classified as a hood person because you live in Compton or you live in Inglewood, and then they automatically shut you down. right? Wherein it's like, nah, that
But it's
fool's
like,
not
you don't
even a
know me, bro.
gangbanger, bro. That fool was making fucking Zico's making micheladas and shit, bro. Like he's trying to come up in the food business and
Yeah.
shit, dude. You get me? That's what I mean and shit, bro. You know, and I think that's a stereotype needs to go away for sure, because it's just like we don't think all white people are racist and shit, right? There's
Yeah.
some good white people out there too and shit,
Yeah.
bro. You know, shit like that.
I mean, shit.
My bad. I went on a rant and
Hey,
shit,
hey,
but you know,
I mean, hey, bro.
yeah. But nah, it's because I see
Fuck
this shit, bro,
everybody.
and I've seen it for so long already. You get me? Like, I think I'm twice your age, bro. So
Yeah.
you get me? Like, I've seen a lot of like discrimination, and I've been discriminated, bro. Like where I live, I'll walk sometimes, and if I'm behind a white lady, like she wants to let me pass, bro, just because she doesn't feel comfortable. And to me, it's fool, like, dude, I never catch a case over you and shit. You get me?
Yeah,
Like, in a
yeah.
way, right? Like, not that I'm that kind
Or
of
they-
person, but it's
yeah.
like, you know, like,
No, or it's like, man, I'm not even going. I know
Right?
exactly.
You get me?
Like, I'm not even on that timing right now.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
you know, and
I
it's
know
just like,
exactly what
dude,
you're
you
talking
get
about.
me?
Like, you
Like,
be on some.
I'm trying to exercise just like you and shit. You know?
Exactly,
Yeah. But we get caught up on those stereotypes, bro. You get me? And it sucks, but fuck it, you know.
But I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah.
I was,
No, you got to keep on pushing and brush it off,
Exactly,
bro.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it can't slow you down.
Yeah.
You get me? If you stop and it bothers you and all that shit. I mean, it does bother me, but to me, I brush it off. Like, I laugh it off now. When I was younger, I used to hate it, bro, you know? But now I'm used to it. I just be like, man, bitch crazy and shit. You get me?
Man, yeah.
And I just keep pushing, bro. You get me?
Man, you know what's crazy is with my little sister,
Mm-hmm.
she saw mixed, right? Her
Uh-huh.
dad's white.
Mm-hmm.
She got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you could imagine
Yeah.
how that goes. Like, you know, I've been with my brother out. Like, we'll go somewhere like, and people have came up and thinking that we kidnapping my little sister.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
she over throwing a fit because we gotta get her. We won't get her ice cream. or some shit.
Yeah.
She starts screaming. They see this little white girl screaming.
Oh,
see
man.
me and my
yeah.
brother.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
we
funny,
got
dude.
curly hair. Like
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
trying to grab her and shit. Like, well, that's my sister. I'll be tripping. Like,
Yeah,
man, you not gonna. That's my
yeah.
sister, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah, that is trippy, dude, for sure, man. You know? Yeah, but and getting back to your music, dude. So the rapping part, how did that start off? Like you just started making your own music and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Or like what inspired you to be like, fuck, I'm gonna make some music and shit, dude, you know?
For fun, bro. Like literally, I mean, shit. How I started like recording my raps and shit. I guess like I said, we just be faded. The homies in the hood, post it up, bored. You know, there's this thing called Band Lab. Pretty sure you know about it. Yeah, like you know, homies be doing our Dougie.
Yeah,
Get back to the hood, post it up, like, and then
kill time and shit.
in the whip, drinking all night, man. Drinking all night. We could drinking like fucking 4-5 MDs, like $5 liquor. You feel me?
That's the Mad Dogs and
never,
shit?
never got me sicker.
Oh,
man.
yeah?
Never
Yeah.
got me sicker. I love that shit.
Yeah. I used
Still,
to drink
to
the
this day,
I used to drink the Colt 45s and shit.
man, bro. I used to.
Because they were it was
Hey,
$4.90.
Gritty, you remember I used to wake up and I used to get a motherfucking Old English or Mickey's.
Oh, really?
Oh, me, I'll be waking up 7 in the morning on the block. That's all I would do, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was 24/7 on the
Yeah.
block, man. Like fucking drinking 40.
Because the 6-packs of Colt 45s were $4.90 back then, dude. I don't know how
Yeah.
much they cost right now and shit, you know?
But like for a talk can, like $5.
For one and shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Huh, like or like $3, huh? For
We used to get a
King
6-pack.
Cobra? Yeah, like 3 or 4 bucks.
Damn, King Cobra is strong as fuck and shit, dude. So $4.90 for a 6-pack's out of the question these days for sure, huh?
For sure.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, that's a trip, dude. You know?
I mean, shit, you go to McDonald's, you paying $20 for a meal.
Yeah, I know. That's supposed to be the value
Let me see
too,
that
huh?
wax pen though.
They're asking right here, what's your music on, dude?
What's my music on? I got some shit on SoundCloud. You can check it out. Activo.
Uh huh.
You know, I'm gonna do a mic drop right here with the homies. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
put some shit on there.
Are
Stay tuned.
you?
Hey, but I'm
Mhm.
gonna start putting
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
on all platforms
Yeah.
pretty soon.
That's a big ass one and shit.
For the one time the homies pass the shit.
Yeah. Miller time and shit. Hey, but are you like on Apple Music or Spotify yet and all that?
Nah, what's that shit called? DistroKid?
DistroKid?
That fool Dopey was trying to get me to sign up for it.
Yeah.
I need to get on that, bro.
For sure. So you can get your splits on your music and shit, dude. You know,
Yeah.
it's a good way of distributing music, bro. You know, just because it takes care of a lot of it support you to get you on all the little streaming services and shit.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of money on it, I guess, to me and shit, dude. But it does help to have your music copyrighted and shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, down the line that would be cool. But right now, like I said, for me, music's off the strength. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with you, we cool. Your
Mhm.
shit dope. I'm working with you, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like it's not even. I'm not even caring about the money right now. If
Yeah,
you dope,
yeah.
we working. My shit dope.
Yeah.
I know my shit dope. No.
Yeah, that's what's
Palala,
up.
bro. I hope you.
Yeah,
Like the homie says, palala.
yeah.
Shout out the homie Will.
Yeah. Hey, is that it? And do you have you have a YouTube channel and shit?
Nah, the homie does though. The homie got a
Mhm.
YouTube channel, but yeah.
So you're not gonna build your own brand basically and all that,
Nah,
or that's like later on for you and shit.
I mean, everything's in God's timing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's in God's timing, and if He got that in the picture for me, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You gotta just meet the right folks, bro. To
If it happens, and I feel like honestly, I feel like it's been happening, bro. Like, like I
Because
said,
the first time I heard of you was from that song with Dopey, bro.
yeah, bro. I never
You get
really
me?
put my shit out there like
Yeah.
that, but I feel like the homies are always pushing me to take it serious. You know,
Yeah.
they know I love music. Like I said, bro, music been there for me, and a lot of times, bro. Like when I was like, yeah, been there, bro.
Yeah,
Always
yeah.
been there. Fuck with music. That's,
Yeah. It's therapeutic and shit.
Yeah,
Or
but
ju-
I don't even know. I don't even know what therapy is, man.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
that's what you call it, that's what you call it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's what I
Well,
do. And
well, therapeutic in the way with music is like if you put a song out and it makes you feel good, that's therapeutic and shit, bro, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would have held those words in, right?
Yeah.
So you would have been frustrated, angry, or whatever the
true.
fuck, right? So a lot of homies, bro, it's hard to talk to people and shit, bro. Like it's hard for you to have a friend and be like, hey, fool, I'm gonna tell you my problems and shit.
Yeah.
One, because they might clown the shit out of you. Two, they might use that shit against you and
Well,
shit,
that's why.
right?
That's why I got a small circle.
Yeah, and three is you feel uncomfortable doing it, bro. You get me? Like, it's tough, bro. But I think a lot of homies they have the music outlet, so or like beat making. Like if you have an issue, like when you make beats, you're just doing it whenever you feel like it, or sometimes you're like bored, or sometimes you're like fucking mad or some shit, and you're just like, I'm gonna just make some beats and shit.
I mean, it really be on some when I'm feeling inspired, or like I said, if I'm bored. I don't
Yeah.
really play video games, So when I'm at the pad and I'm bored, obviously I don't like being on my phone all the time either.
Yeah.
That shit gets played out. Shit lame as fuck sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I make music. To me that's better than like I don't really thing about social media is I feel like people aren't living their own lives, man. Like,
Yeah.
Like everybody's worried about what's going on, or they're trying to show everybody what's going on. Like I'm
Yeah.
not worried about that. I'm
Yeah.
doing me.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that, dude. Um,
Hey, yeah, shout out Chaps food.
taps and shit.
Chaplin.
Chaplin?
That's the homie. That's the other
Oh
homie.
yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, man.
So what's next for you, bro? Right now, like, what are you planning to do? Right now, you're an electrician and shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing some music for fun and all that. So what's next for you in music, bro? Like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years with music and shit?
I mean, shit. Like I got some songs coming out with the homie and shit. We making connections right now, so I'm hoping to take this somewhere for real, because I really love music, bro. And this is something that I could do. Like I just be hustling, bro. Like yeah, I'm an electrician, but I'm doing whatever I can to get money. I mean, like that's one thing the homies know about me is about my money. So
that's what's up, dude.
So
I was an electrician too and shit.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I be. Oh, sorry.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
When I became an electrician, I was actually going to try and get my journeyman's license and shit.
Yeah,
Right.
You were?
But then I got into this thing called motor controls and shit.
Yeah.
And then I ended up doing water filtration systems, like electrical for water filtration systems.
Right now, I'm working on like backup power systems for, for communication centers.
All right, yeah. So a lot of
Boring
like sensors
shit. Y'all don't
and
want to
shit,
hear
right?
about this shit.
A lot of
man.
sensors and shit, wiring sensors and
sensors.
those on and off switches and shit.
Sensors, bypass switches, inverters, rectifiers, all that boring shit.
That was all that. That's like motor controls, basically, and shit, bro.
Yeah. Motor controls is fun though.
Yeah.
I did that. I've done that like a couple times.
It's what they built the roller coasters on and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
And then we used to use it for water filtration systems. So that's how I got into the job force, bro. Like
Yeah.
a long time ago and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then from there, it led to a quality department, and from there, I became a product manager, and then that's what I was doing and shit,
Yeah,
bro. You know.
it took
But it
me.
opened up the doors to something and shit, bro. You know.
Yeah, it took me
Yeah.
a minute, bro, to really get into the electrical field. Though I'm not gonna lie, I feel
Did you
like
go to like school or anything and shit, or?
yeah, you know what I did? I took out a loan and everything, and thank God I'm right here and I got that fucking job. But it took a minute, bro.
Yeah.
And
What school you went to
I
and
was
shit?
still living stupid, doing stupid shit with the homies. I thought I had my shit together.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was good. I ain't never been convicted or nothing. You know, I
Yeah.
thought I was doing good, but who knows, bro? All it takes is that. That's all it takes, bro. Is fucking one wrong moment. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honestly blessed to fuck, I'm blessed. Free
Yeah.
the homies.
What school did you go
Free
to
all the
and shit,
homies
dude?
though. Free all the homies.
What school you went to?
Shit, I went to Torrance for a couple years and then I dropped out, but I got my GED.
All right, for the
Yeah.
electrical shit.
Yeah, that's why I got my GED for
Oh, yeah?
for electrician shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
dope,
could be an
dope.
electrician. That's why I got my GED.
Yeah, yeah. I went to this trade school, bro.
But yeah, I went to Torrance High for a couple years and
Uh-huh.
yeah, I feel like because I would take the bus all the time. It would take me like an hour, sometimes 2 hours to get to school. Sometimes if there was traffic, just taking the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes I wouldn't even go. I just go with the homies and shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I was
That's just crazy and shit, dude. You know, that's a trip, dude.
Yeah.
Cause you know, I'll tell you one thing for sure. Distractions, like the streets, is addictive, bro. Like
Nah,
this,
it is.
you know, because
It is.
the fast life is an addictive lifestyle, bro. You
Mhm,
get me?
it
Where
is.
everything's easy and everything's fun, and I mean, you know, like you just don't notice that sometimes
Love
you're
that shit.
risking your life and your freedom and shit, bro. Which are like the
Exactly.
only two things you really own in life and shit, bro. Right?
Yeah,
You
bro.
know?
And, you know, I was just talking to a homie about this, and you know, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm the baddest motherfucker and
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
this
yeah.
and that or whatever. But I was talking to the homie about this, and I was just like, bro, I'm just thinking about it. The shit I was doing before compared to now, like I'd be thinking, fool, like
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be damn. That shit just, to me was just normal. Like I've been thankful and grateful and blessed to have older homies that seen the potential in me and gave me good game, and
Yeah.
I was humble enough to listen to it, you know, soak it in.
Yeah, yeah.
But it took me a while to really start getting my shit together, bro. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. For sure, bro. That's what's up, man. And that's good for you, dude, for sure. And hopefully you put out more music, bro, because it looked like you got some dope ass ear for beats and shit.
Yeah.
The raps are dope too and shit, you know. And what kind of new songs you got coming out right now? Like who you got them with and shit? And when
Right
are they
now,
coming out?
yeah, I got some songs with Stocky right now in the vault.
Yeah, yeah. When are
know?
you gonna put those out and shit?
Yeah, I got some shit with Flocks too from
From
London.
Londale? That was
Yeah.
dope too, bro. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was cool as fuck. I
Yeah.
feel that fool heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I fuck with that fool.
Nah, that
And
fool, he
then,
got talent in a motherfucker and shit, bro.
and then yeah, those dudes from '80s too.
Yeah.
Those
When are you
fools-
gonna be putting these songs out? Like in the next month or and shit, or
Yeah, when they drop, I ain't really got no plan for
like
it.
timeline and shit?
Yeah, I ain't really got no timeline right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, yeah. No, that's what's up, dude. And then one thing for sure on music, dude, don't sit on it too long and shit, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like put it out, like you know, even if it's just on your YouTube channel, and start getting a read, bro. Start building your fan base and shit, you know,
Yeah.
and then because if you just
Yeah.
hold on to it, you're not really gonna
Hey,
do
fool.
anything and shit, dude. You know.
You get me another chela, please?
Yeah, yeah. If you're really gonna like focus on music, you just gotta start like building that up and shit, bro. You know, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists that just sit on songs and shit, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Rodo knows how when we was working on music, dude, we had a fucking timeline. It would be like, shit, we're gonna put this one out. Next week we're gonna put this one out, and we're gonna hit a new song every Thursday, every
Yeah.
Friday and shit, you know? Because you gotta hit them like that, bro, so that everybody will be like, damn, who the fuck is this and shit, you know? Like, what are they
Yeah.
doing and shit, bro? You
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Um,
definitely I don't know why.
and maybe you get paid off of that shit, bro, and you don't have to be an electrician. I mean,
That's what I'm
electrician
saying.
is dope though to me and shit. I always pick that over.
Any other
My
trade.
parents always told me you got to learn how to do HVAC, plumbing, or fucking welding or electrician and shit. And I chose to be an electrician and shit, dude,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's money, bro. Like
Yeah.
even just the coppers.
Cause the
money.
plumbing shit, I was like, fuck. Imagine shorting up to a shitty ass toilet, dude, early in the morning.
I was a plumber for a bit actually.
After you ate and all that shit, you know, it's good if you do new plumbing, but all that like and no disrespect to the plumbers, hey, power to you, my G's. You know, if y'all can show up to a shitty ass toilet, bro, you know.
I was actually a plumber for a little bit, but you know what
Yeah.
the thing is with that shit, like, there's bad smells and there's bad smells.
Yeah, for sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, when it smells bad, it all smells the same. It smells like shit and piss, bro. Like,
It's good.
so you get
It goes numb and shit, dude. It smells like
I'm pretty sure these fools be catching. Hey, you gotta catch diseases from smelling that shit. I ain't
for
gonna
sure,
lie.
bro. Yeah. Hey, that's funny. Greedy right here. He go, smell that shit? Smells like fucking money and shit.
Nah, I used to be like, that smells like bullshit. I
That
used to
smells
say
like
that all
some
the time.
bullshit. Y'all need to get on a
Yeah.
motherfucking diet out here. and
Motherfucker say
you
some
know?
shit. Storytelling in front of the bitches. I smell bullshit, homie.
That's funny. You know, that's a trip because as a plumber, if you work like in the stores and shit like that, no? You would show up smelling like shit every day, huh? Like that would suck, bro, too, right? You know, go home and you smell like
I only
shit,
did it.
dude,
I only
you know?
did it for a bit though. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was trying to be an electrician, so I
Yeah.
took what I could get.
Yeah.
I
It's
took
good
that
to know
job.
plumbing, dude, to be honest. And shit.
Plumbing
Do you
is-
know some skills now in plumbing and shit, or?
You know what? Plumbing easy as fuck, especially if you're an electrician. But
Yeah.
but you gotta have game. You gotta be able to talk.
Yeah,
Because that's just set, bro.
I think
I ain't gonna lie, hey, plumbers, some dirty motherfuckers. Not because they smell, because y'all be ripping off old ladies and shit. That shit crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
You know, that is a trip.
Allegedly.
That is a trip, though, because
That should be crazy, man. I done been right there. You just gotta stay quiet. But it's like sometimes, like, man, that's the check right there. But I
That's
be
the
feeling
check,
that.
bro.
That's someone's grandma right there.
Yeah.
You know, she probably got like 30K in her savings. She just dropped 10K on some shit she ain't even have to do for real.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a trip, dude. You know what's a trip, dude? That we charge for certain things that we do here, bro, right? And then sometimes I'll be on the phone, my wife's with me and shit, like is she right there? And then somebody's asking me for a price on something, and I'll be like say if I say, oh, it's $250 and shit, and then I'll be like, but you know what, dude? We'll do it for $2. And then my wife's like, they didn't even ask you for a fucking discount. Like, why do you fucking like automatically start dropping your
fucking
prices?
get the job.
You
Oh,
get-
yeah,
but
I
to
guess
me-
you know you said.
But
so
to
much-
me, it's
yeah.
like, cause I want to show people love, bro. You get me? Like I see it like fuck it, bro. If I could do it for $2, let's do it for $2 and
Yeah,
shit. Dude,
you know
get
what?
me?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I be trying to tell my younger homies and shit all the time, get a trade, man. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, the same rush you get from making a play on the street, you make a play
yeah,
doing that.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
rush,
yeah.
you getting money. There's
Yeah.
money in your pockets. Like
yeah.
it's all a game.
And it's
bro.
consistent and shit too. Once you get into it, and you won't go to jail, dude.
and it's
You
legal.
know.
The feds can't stop that shit. Man.
Yeah, for sure. Just pay your taxes at the end of the year, and shit, dude. You know, because they took everything and shit, dude. But nah, it's a trip because I know what you mean about plumbers. Because a homie was a plumber and he came. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, my toilet only flushes once every 10 minutes and shit.
Yeah.
And the homie told me, I told him, hey, what's wrong with that shit? And he told me, oh, it's this pump, bro. He was like, hey, the pump's like $10, bro. You can just go buy it, turn the water off, and do it yourself. He was like, but honestly, bro, if you call me to come do it, it's gonna be $250 just for showing up. And I was like, this fool and shit, $250.
I mean, yeah.
You get me?
There's been times where it's like people need a
Before
little,
I even get started on the job, he said, I was
mean,
like,
like-
this fool.
Yeah, exactly. Like just to show up, and then sometimes, been times where it's just literally the connectors loose. You
Yeah.
just gotta turn to the right, and we'll tell them they need a repipe,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they'll buy it because they don't want to go into the house. But hey, you know what? Do you
Yeah.
tattoo?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, you don't? You don't?
Why?
Alright. Nah, because I was talking to the homie and I think he said he knew someone that you tatted, but I guess you don't tat and shit.
No, I know people that tat. They tat here sometimes, so that's
Yeah?
probably where he probably thought
Oh,
that. and
okay,
shit.
okay,
Yeah. Like the homie Moco tats, and then the homie
oh,
baby
that was it. That was
baby
it right
joint
there.
brother tats and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Moco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had tatted up the older homie and shit.
Oh yeah. That fool tats a lot of people up, bro. He's like the most famous tattoo artist in Inglewood and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
You trying to get tatted or what?
Uh,
You got one more arm and shit, dude. You know?
yeah.
Because this was all taken up and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah. I want to fill out my body too. I want to do the
Yeah.
background of my stomach.
You gonna be like the Yakuzas and shit, bro. You know how they have all the samurai ones and shit? Oh, it's only racist because you're Japanese, huh? But it's not
Yeah.
like, you get me? If you weren't Japanese, I guess,
No,
you know?
but you know what? I don't even take offense. I don't even take offense. You know
Nah,
what?
I know you should, bro. You know how we
straight up,
bullshitting
straight
and
up.
shit.
A lot of you motherfuckers be trying to clown because I'm Asian, but I ain't gonna lie. Being Japanese, that's just dope as fuck.
I bet,
Like,
bro. I
yeah.
bet. For sure, dude. You know, and I'm not gonna lie. I think any race, I think it's just your personality is what makes you, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, You could be white, black, Chinese, fucking purple, all kinds of shit.
I mean, real.
You know, and as long as your personality is on point, bro, you know that's what makes you a good person,
I mean,
bro.
real
You know?
always gonna recognize real. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure, bro. You know, now that's what's up. But yeah, so right now, dude, what keeps inspiring you to keep making music and shit, bro?
That's just
Because it started as being fun and shit, bro. So now it's like what the connections and
all right.
shit,
Look,
or
so yeah, that's my rock. You know, music's really my rock. But I ain't gonna lie, I say homies like the homie Greedy for sure.
mm-hmm,
That fool been pushing me for years, like,
mm-hmm,
and I never really took it serious, bro. You know, like I said before, my main focus was the streets, bro. Like every day
yeah,
I had,
yeah,
if I didn't do something that day, it was not a good day,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know. And then now I'm doing my electrical shit.
yeah, yeah.
But Greedy's always been telling me like, man, focus on that music. You got it. And he be putting the homies in position and shit. You know, like that's just dope. So I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie,
for sure.
that's been kind of pushing me, especially you know.
You
Yeah.
performed at the show too, right? In Long Beach last time with us, right?
I performed a song. It was the homie Stocky was on stage.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
his hype man and shit though.
Oh, you were the
know?
hype man and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw you performing. That's why I was like, oh, that's dope. Cause how was that experience to step on stage and shit, dude?
That shit was cool. That shit felt natural. What's it called?
Yeah.
We had that. That shit was. I feel like before we came on, before the homie Stocky, did she like me? Man, that shit was kind of dead. But when she liked
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Everyone got the fucking flashlights out. I was like, all right, this shit getting cool. Like
Yeah,
people started getting close to the motherfucking stage and shit.
yeah.
That shit was cool. And then
It's
we
dope.
did a song on a beat I made. I remember I grabbed the mic. I was like, I'm not a rapper. I made the beat though.
Oh.
I said some shit, some
Yeah,
dumb
yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. But
Yeah, that's dope. But you know, people feed off the energy when you perform. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know who's a dope ass hype man right here? Fucking Roto G right here, dude.
this was-
Nah, he
this
is,
was-
bro. When he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do the hype man," I forgot for who it was. At the Oxnard show and shit, dude. You know, for knockout, huh? I went out there when I saw her, and I was like, cause I was gonna do the hype man, but Roto,
Yeah.
I was busy, and Roto like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I was like, damn, that fool fucking killed it and shit, bro. You know, and I was like, cause it is dope to be able to hype up certain lyrics and shit when you know the songs and shit, bro.
Nah,
But,
I ain't gonna
you know?
lie. That song "She Like Me," everybody gotta listen to that shit.
Yeah, that's dope and shit. And it's crazy because people feed off the energy from stage, bro, from the stage. So if you're really putting that out there, people flock to it and they like, who the fuck is this now, right? Like they trying to
Yeah.
like get plugged in, get the music and shit, bro, you know? But I think that's dope. And that's the whole opportunity of being in music shows. No, you get
Yeah.
everybody else's fans and shit, bro. Like, cause there's so many people from different areas
The
and shit,
exposure
you know?
and connections.
Yeah, for sure, dude, you know? And everybody enjoys the show, bro, at the end of the day, you
Yeah,
know?
you know what? One thing I noticed, I was doing the
Oh,
I was
yeah?
doing that shit on the man. After that, I started noticing hella people doing that shit. Like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
trendsetter.
Yeah,
Trendsetter.
yeah, trendsetter,
Everybody
dude,
started
you
doing
know?
that shit the whole night. I was like, yeah,
You're gonna have to come up with one for every show, bro. You know?
Shit.
Nah, definitely and shit. You know? So right now, bro, you already have some credits from Young Dopey, from Knockout, bro. Right? I got a couple beats of yours that we're gonna pass on to some artists and shit, bro. You
I
know?
got more. You know, I sent you a couple. You know what? To be honest, I was like, the ones I sent you, they're rough drafts, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I got more shit though.
Oh, you didn't send me the fire shit? Damn, this was you like, nah, I just sent you some.
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, like,
you know, I just sent you the throwaway ones, bro. You know, nah, I'm
they're
bullshitting.
samples though.
Nah,
I
I'm
think they're so
bullshitting.
hard though.
They are hard. I like two of them out of the ones that you sent.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't rap, dude. But you know, I have to send them to the people that do it, and shit, dude. You know.
Yeah.
But nah, I like two of them on there that I was like, oh, these are bangers and shit, bro. You know. For
Yeah,
sure.
I sent you like what, like
I be
three-
clowning a lot, bro. You know.
3 or
So
4.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I know, huh? Just get the beat and then. But you know, you know, because Greedy say he'll be my ghostwriter, but you know what it is, dude? Like, I just don't have the tempo for it. Like to me, I don't get me wrong. Don't think I got in the mic and I tried to do that shit at Oxnard and shit with Mind Off and shit, dude. You know. But I just don't have the tempo. I can't listen to the beat and hop on at the right time and shit, bro.
Oh,
Like I just
man.
don't have that and shit, bro. You get me? Like I think if you practice, obviously it'll come out, no? But it's just like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Off beat, no, I can just talk it over and shit, no?
Yeah, I think it's just the flow. I mean, I think people call it off beat, but I think people is just it's not like they're not punching on the beat. They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
talking, they smooth it. It still be on beat. It's just not they just not punching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
They just be more
Oh, yeah.
$1,000 engineer. Yeah, they
Nah,
just
yeah,
talking
yeah.
smooth, just
But
talking shit pretty much.
Nah, I think that's the big difference for sure, dude. Like I just don't have that tempo. Like I think when you rap, it can't sound rehearsed. Like it has to be natural, bro. Like you got
Yeah,
to be able to like go on there and be like, this is what I do. You get me?
yeah.
And if like I think if certain people do something sometimes, like you can tell that shit is hard or like that ain't your shit. You get me? Like yeah.
Let's see if you got that.
Mhm.
You got that swagger or not?
Yeah. That's what I mean and shit. And then after that, it's about having the personality and
Yeah,
promoting your music and shit, right? Because people gotta like you and shit or hate
yeah,
you. Either one works now in these markets, bro. They don't gotta like you, but they gotta like you or hate you and shit, right? There's no in between and shit, bro. Like
yeah.
nobody's gonna be like. I think music right now. Back then. You didn't know much about the artists and shit, right? You just knew like, damn, Ice Cube made a fucking banger and shit,
Yeah,
right?
and you
You
go
didn't know
back.
that fool had a family and he was doing all that, unless you were reading Source magazine or whatever, no?
Yeah,
But now it's like you make a song, and people care more about you than they care about the music and shit, bro.
mm-hmm.
There's a couple artists out here, and I say this all the time that like I know more of their personality on Instagram than I know about their music and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's artists out here that I have not heard one
Well,
song from them, but they're always on social media and
that's
shit, bro.
honestly
You
how
get
a
me?
lot of dudes blow up. I think
Mm-hmm.
nowadays is they get on a podcast, act the fool, and they go viral. Like
Yeah.
or they say some shit and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah,
clips it and shit,
yeah. It's not really. It don't really be about the music
Yeah.
like that.
Somebody clipped one of my podcast episodes the other day, and then I was like, damn, that was a boring ass clip and shit, dude.
But I, but that's also the thing
I'm
about.
bullshitting and shit. I was like, I'm just not that interested in
But
shit, bro. You
I
get
think
me?
that's the difference between music back then versus music now. Is
Uh-huh.
the artistry, like I was saying
Yeah,
earlier,
for sure.
is social media. So you trying to cater to people, or you gonna put a role on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, there was just like Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
just making music. I
Yeah.
mean, he was a little out there, but
Yeah.
different artists and stuff.
But it's because there wasn't a lot of things to be out there on, no? Like if you weren't watching MTV or entertainment, right? Like you had to be really big in the rap game to come out on TV, bro, right? Like it wasn't like right now where like everybody's accessible and shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm in an interview right
Now
now.
if you do something dumb, somebody caught it on the phone somewhere, and it's crazy that somebody always ends up being able to get that clip somehow, bro. You get me?
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
crazy.
trippy and shit. Like fools getting punked out, fools getting beat up, fools getting, and somebody always gets that clip, dude, and I just be like,
Even the
fuck.
feds get that clip.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I don't.
Mm. Oh yeah,
From the Arbor area.
from the Harbor area.
They bounce, the homie, bounce, dopey, or not, Flox, bounce, Flox, Saki, the boy from my hood,
Husta 23.
Husta,
Yeah.
Boricua
That
right
fool
there.
makes classics, bro. He makes
Boricua.
classics and
That's
shit.
the boy. I fuck with
You
him
know?
heavy. We had some good
Mhm,
talks before.
mhm.
And then who else? Give me some names. Fool.
And greedy and shit.
That's the boy.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some homies that are up and coming.
Oh yeah, Young Lucky
Yeah.
too, huh? He hasn't been consistent on music though recently, huh? Yeah. He fired, bro. That fool got talent too and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sad
Sad Boy-
Boy's dope too.
Sad
yeah,
Boy-
yeah. I think he's
Man,
been
I wrote-
focusing more
wrote-
on his haircuts right now though and shit, huh?
Man, I wrote the hook on that song. What's it called? Yeah.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
wrote that hook. I actually had a part on that song. They took me out.
Oh
No one told
man.
me shit, but it's good.
Yeah. But you know what?
I wrote the hook.
You
I
know
made the
what?
song, but
that
you know-
happens a lot though, bro.
Yeah,
You get me? Like, you can't
at the
take
end
it
of the day,
personal
though,
for
it's
sure,
music.
dude.
That's what I was telling the homie though.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, fool's like, so it's just music.
Yeah.
It's music.
Nah, because at the end of the day, if you make a song and you listen to it, you're gonna want it to be your way, bro. No, like, and then sometimes that verse is just not. I'm not fucking with it, type shit, right? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
mm.
I don't know.
That's how it is. I think sometimes and shit, dude.
Yeah. I don't
You watch
know.
any sports, dude?
Sports? Not anymore.
Mhm.
When I was a kid though, I liked soccer. I
You
was
play
good at
soccer and shit.
Soccer and
You used to
baseball.
play it and shit, or what?
Yeah, soccer and baseball. I was good. My brother's actually playing in D1 right now, baseball.
Oh, dope.
I got on his ass. That motherfucker was starting. He was starting to get in the streets. Used to whip his ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
Like,
people.
don't kick it with my homies. I don't want
Mhm.
to see you kicking it with my homies.
But like sometimes things like that, they end up being from a different neighborhood and shit.
Nah. My brother.
Mhm.
I mean, we're like I ain't trying to say,
Yeah, I feel you.
I ain't trying to put myself
Yeah.
up, but like we gifted, you know. So
Yeah.
I would, and you know, I feel like a lot of times I wasted talent. So I got on my brother about that shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
don't waste that shit, you know. Like
The
take that
jails
shit
are
serious.
full of wasted talent, bro. Look at all
Exactly,
the
and
homies that can draw, tattoo, rap,
and that's just
fucking
sad, bro.
make all kinds of crafts and shit, bro. Cook, you know, all
A
kinds
lot
of
of good
shit, you know?
homies, good people, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, for
Good,
sure.
yeah, it's sad, bro. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's unfortunate that it's so common and shit.
No, yeah,
It's so
definitely,
it's
bro.
so easy. The feds, but the feds don't give a fuck, man. They gonna throw you away, man. They gonna
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
you
for
up.
sure. No, definitely, bro. But yeah, bro, we coming up on the hour. So anything else you want to share and shit, dude?
I mean, shit, man. I mean, I don't know. You got questions for me?
Well, yeah, I asked a bunch of them and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Nah,
Man.
mostly about your music, bro. Like, yeah, like who you want to shout out? Like, who's your favorite rapper right now, bro?
Favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, who do you bump in your playlist and shit right now?
Nah, I bumped O3 all the time. My whole life. Oh yeah, Punt.
You listen to the punk music still and shit?
Punt music here and there.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I'll be with the man. We'll be in the enemy guys. I'll be bumping some heavy metal shit. I'm talking screaming.
Yeah.
The homies don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck though. Like I said, I am who I am. I come as I am. Like I ain't gonna sit here and try to act like someone else. I do what I do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna play some fucking bangers.
Yeah,
Shit I want to hear.
Some shit, especially if it's your whip and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I'm play some shit I want to hear, man. We want
Yeah,
to listen to
yeah.
Deftones. I'm gonna blast that shit, man.
Until you get daughters and shit, bro. Like right now, my car, dude. If I turn it on right now, probably Taylor Swift pops up right now and shit, dude. You know?
That's crazy. NorCal? Nah. No. You know what? I went to San Francisco when I was a kid.
San Francisco's fire, bro. I
Yeah.
like being out there and shit.
I
Dude.
went there for
you know?
a day when I was a kid. We took a day trip out there.
Yeah, that shit's fire, dude. I like driving up there and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NorCal. I feel like the furthest I really been since then is like Salinas. That's the furthest north I've been since.
Oh
then.
yeah. That's what's up and shit, dude. Do you like traveling and shit, or like is this something you haven't done and shit?
I haven't really done it.
No.
Travel for work sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, dude. When I was younger, I never liked traveling, dude. I always wanted to just stay in the block and shit. And as I got older and all that, and I had kids, you know, we started taking trips out and shit, and that shit is dope, bro. Like seeing different areas and shit, you know.
That's something I want to do for sure, because I feel like that is something that I've been trying to get myself out of, is that box.
Yeah.
You know, we put ourselves in the box and shit. Always on the block every day. That's what there is to do.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go somewhere, take a trip, go to the beach. Like that's the most.
Yeah.
You know what I
real.
mean? Like so that's definitely something I want to do. Is
And I think like when you expose yourself to like different cultures, like travel to Mexico or Guatemala, and you see a different way of life, a different culture and shit, it's like, oh, that shit. Like you start to realize.
Oh, you know, I've been to Puerto
know,
Rico.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
My
and shit.
mom was gonna send me there when I was younger.
Oh, really?
But she didn't want. She thought it was gonna be good. I was low-key starting to get into bullshit when I was out there too.
Oh
so.
yeah.
So,
How is
yeah,
Puerto Rico too and shit, bro? Like, cause it's like a territory, huh? But not really like a state and shit, you know?
Man, I guess it's America, but only looks America like one block. You go downtown,
Like the main street and shit, you know?
yeah, like you go to San Juan, and just the part where the tourists be at. Everywhere else, fucked up. Like when I went, they were still having, you know, from the hurricanes and shit.
Oh, really?
They're still having like metal sheets on the fucking roof and shit.
Oh
like,
shit.
You know,
Yeah,
if it was in Cali, some shit went like down like that, they would have been fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, out there, so you go to where all the hotels are at though, it's nice. But everywhere else, I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I bet, dude.
It's that island life too, you know, they be
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. I never been, dude, but I met a couple people from there, bro, and they always said the same shit. It's like they pay the taxes like if they're citizens, but they don't get none of the benefits that the citizens get,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
And they still need visas to travel out
they
and
don't-
shit,
there's-
you know? It's not like they can move freely across the states and shit,
That's
you know?
the crazy thing with the way it's set up too, is, you know, it's a territory.
Yeah.
It honestly, my cousin from out there, her name's Slim. We call her Slim. She's hella into politics, you know.
Yeah.
Like she's a graffiti artist. She's a
Oh,
graffiti
right.
artist, but she does like political graffiti,
Uh-huh.
you know. So she be
Like
sending
fuck ice and shit, no?
type shit, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But in
yeah.
Puerto Rico, like they be trying to,
Oh, all right.
they be
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get the gringos out and shit or whatever. So,
Oh, really?
So,
Yeah.
So So send me like books and shit, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. The history that a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Like,
How they
like
got the territory.
Puerto
and shit.
Rico, bro, in the 50s, it was trying to get independence, but
Uh-huh.
they don't talk about it. But the CIA, the FBI, whatever, was bombing villages,
Yeah.
putting people in prisons. That's in America, bro.
Yeah.
They don't talk about that though. Or like
Yeah.
there used to be a big coffee industry.
Oh,
They shut
alright.
that down too. So basically, they're relying on the
Like the government and shit.
government and as well as tourism.
Oh,
you know?
alright.
So it's,
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause they did the same shit to Hawaii and shit.
yeah.
Because of dough plantation and shit, bro. The Hawaiians didn't really want to export their shit no more like that. And dough had a company and they were producing all the bananas and pineapples and shit like
You know,
that.
yeah, I seen I seen
yeah.
that shit about Dole. Even in I forgot what country it was, but you know, like the CIA coups and shit.
Yeah.
That Dole was involved in the CIA coups.
Yeah,
like, I'm like, that's
in
crazy.
Hawaii and shit. Yeah.
Were they? And then like
Yeah.
I think Panama too.
Because they
and
were
some
gonna
other
they were gonna kick them out from there, bro.
Yeah.
And they actually they were making all their money from there and shit. So they ended up having like I don't know how they did it, but they used the government for their advantage and shit. And then that's how they got it into one of the states and shit. But you know, they still have like a sovereign territory where they still have the king. Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap it up right now and shit, dude. You know.
I know it go pretty bad. No,
Oh, yeah.
I've been holding that shit.
But just tell everybody your Instagram, bro. But
All right, tap in.
yeah.
Kenzo's World.
Tap in.
_ Kenzo's World. That's my middle name, you know.
Yeah.
Kenzo's World. Tap in on Instagram. I got beats and shit. I'm gonna send the boy some. Maybe you could post some clips. You know, I'm gonna do a mic drop. Tap in.
Tap in, man. Appreciate you.
Hey.
Yeah. Cause you gotta use the restroom and shit. So you know, we just might as well wrap it up with y'all. Appreciate everybody that tapped in on Saturday, man. Today, you know, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and drop a comment, man. You know, I appreciate everybody that was on the chat today. Make sure you visit our website, www.thewestfactoryshop.com.
Shout out to the Domingueros.
Give your shout outs to who?
To the Domingueros, my homies. Feel me? Shout out to all the homies. Shout out to my little rascals. You feel me? Yup. All right.